Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. First of all, to the Honorable Ms. Dina Patricia SMSC, our lecturer in this course, and all my friends. We are from Group 5, will presenting our topic about dividend policy theory, clientele effect, residual theory, information theory, agency cost, and expectation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rozi Muhammad Al-Ghifari and our group member Hafiz Karisma Utama and Latif Dex Debel Auli Arami. We will start the presentation today. Dividend policy. Dividend policy refers to the company choice whether to distribute dividends in cash or in other forms. Dividends will be distributed and how often dividend will be distributed. The company dividends policy may change over time according to the company's consideration at that time and differ from one company to another. Next. Theory of dividend policy. 1. Clientele effect theory. According to this theory, dividend policy is aimed at the company will set a dividend policy to meet the needs of certain investor segment because each investor has their own preference for the returns they get. Companies that have a high dividend payout ratio will attract investors who prefer returns in the form of cash with a definite nominal amount. Meanwhile, investors who want to avoid tax and prefer returns in the form of capital gains will choose companies whose shares have increased in price. So the company has a certain dividend policy for certain investors. Next, residual theory. According to this theory, dividend payments are made if the company has residual funds after financing investment that, are, that have a positive net present value using the company's return earnings. In other words, paying dividends is the company's last priority. If the company has no residual funds, no dividend payments will be made. The decision to finance using internal funding, namely by using return earning, is preferred by the company compared to external financing because the cost incurred will be cheaper. This theory explains why companies that are experiencing fast growth tend to rarely pay dividends and have a lower dividend payout ratio than, than companies that have slow growth due to their large size. Companies with high growth rates will hold their income to finance appropriate investment ratio is small and vice versa.
Next, signaling hypothesis. This theory states that there is information asymmetry that occurs between managers and investors. According to William L. Magician, corporate insiders or managers generally have better information about the company's current activities and the company prospect in the future. According to this theory, if a company declares a higher dividend than the market anticipates, this will be interpreted as a signal that the company has brighter future financial performance prospect and expected. Brickley 1983, Healy and Payapu 1988, and Haroni Rotan 1994 prove that increase in dividend leads to an increase in the company's future earnings. With a good signal like this, investor will buy the company's shares so that the share price goes up. On the other hand, if the company declares a lower dividend than expected, this will be interpreted as a bad signal. Miller and Modigliani state that a decrease in dividends may indicate that the company's future earnings will be disappointing. This will result in investors selling their shares, causing the company's stock price to fall. Next, the agency cost. A large company has many different management policies taken for the sake of the survival of the company. Johnson and Maclean 1976 described the agency relationship as an agency relationship is a contract under which one or more person, the principal, engages another person, the agent, to perform some service on their behalf, which involves delegating some decision-making authority to the agent. Explanatory relationship agency is a contract in which or more people, principal, orders another person or agent to perform a service on behalf of principal and authorizes agent to make the best decision for the principal. Jensen and Macklin, 1976, defined agency cost as the amount of the cost incurred by the principal to carry out supervision against. It is almost impossible for a company to have zero agency costs in order to ensure that manager will take optimal decision from the view of shareholders because of the large difference in interest among them. The agency problem is an important issue in the financial sector. Agency problem occur because of the difference in interest between managers, company owners, and investors. Agency problems will lead to agency costs, namely costs that arise as a result of the difference in interest. According to this theory, dividend can be used as a tool to minimize agency costs.
This theory next expectation theory. This theory states the shareholders have their own expectation of the amount of dividend to be paid by the company. Expectation of the amount of dividends to be paid can be influenced by internal company factors such as the amount of dividend last year, the company's investment decisions, and the company's income this year. Shareholders' expectation can also be influenced by external factors, country's economic and political condition. When dividends are declared and distributed, shareholders will compare the actual situation with their expectation. This will affect the company's stock price. If the actual dividend turns out to be relatively the same as shareholders' expectation, the share price is not affected. On the other hand, if there is a large enough difference between the actual dividend and shareholder expectation, the share price will be significantly affected. So the company should be very careful in determining of the amount of dividend to be paid.
That's all from us. Sorry for any mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.